It's a Blossom Podcast. It's a Blossom Podcast. It's a Blossom Podcast. It's a Blossom Podcast.
Live from Blossom's HQ.
Hi!
Who's there? Open the door. Who is that?
Do you know what? I missed your beatboxing over the high now.
You only get that once a year.
Wow, that's
First episode thing.
it's like Christmas, that.
Yeah.
Just what I always wanted.
What do you think, Chaz?
So Chaz is a bit under the weather today, so this is him.
That was actually
for
drawn
today.
by a fan in Amsterdam, wasn't it?
It
Yeah.
was, yeah.
Very, very talented. Stu, all of us is like superheroes and that.
Yeah.
So here he is.
Outside the Melkweg.
Melkweg, yeah.
Boss venue.
Lovely. Do you know what?
Boss City.
I love little gifts like that from fans.
Yeah, it's bar.
Makes my day.
So Charlie can't be with us today.
'Cause
Not
he's-
in general.
Yeah.
I've already made this joke once. I have to re-record it because I did something wrong. But yeah, feeling a bit under the weather. It's 1-in-1 out at the moment. It was me last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Post 30 now.
We'll give him a call.
Yeah, we'll give him a little call, yeah.
See how he's getting on in the
post
day.
30, everyone. I reckon it's the after the Liverpool Spurs game.
Yeah, he won't be happy about that, will he?
He's not
VAR controversy.
Yeah, we won't go into that. I think every other podcast is talking about that. So, how is everybody?
Fine.
Good.
Oh, good.
I think we should start on one of the new sections.
Yeah,
because
it's going
I can
cold.
smell
as we talk.
something good, Tom.
Giving up the toast. I mean,
What should we do? Jingle?
it's the tune, isn't it?
Oh, Josh, giving up the ghost.
Doing E
On that.
minor.
You hate the tune giving up
Yeah,
the ghost.
we should touch upon that for a laugh.
Why do you hate
I
it?
just
so
don't
much?
really. I've just gone off it as the time's gone
You've
by.
never been on it.
No.
We all suck.
Is it full octave jump? Yeah. Giving up the toe.
Okay. So
Something like
That was a shite intro.
basically, we don't like that song.
When
and we
Charlie's
don't
not here, we're
yeah.
fucking shit.
Giving up the toast. We
Giving
know
up
it
the
doesn't need a
toast.
fucking jingle.
Tom basically loves cooking, so Tom is bringing in dishes that he's cooked this week.
Yes.
This week we're on a classic for us Blossoms.
Not a classic for me because the first time I've cooked with the beef shin ragu.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, well,
Normally it's minced meat in it, but I've done it.
Where'd you get the meat from?
Is beef shit?
Corner shop.
Literally.
Oh, nice.
Go local.
Shin.
They,
Damn.
they have butcher's select pieces in there.
That's
so that
nice.
was called stewing steak, which I believe is the British version, or at least the OG way British farmers and butchers used to market shin.
There you go.
Americanism is the shit. Like the way they say it in America is shin. You won't really go
that sounds
into
like
beef shin.
a bullshit fact for me.
No, I think that's it said
I
it
like
on
that.
Google.
No,
Must
no.
be true. So it's a beef shin ragu. Obviously, I've adapted it a little bit. I've recently got a pressure cooker.
Changed the game, hasn't it?
So,
I
Can I dig
Normally,
in? 'Cause my
normally,
mouth's-
normally what you would cook for 8 hours, I did it in 40 minutes.
That's
but
good.
it's still tender.
Fast.
Can I just ask, sorry, because I'm a vegetarian,
I was gonna say.
is it what when you say shin, is it like a shin?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It will
I'm
be.
vegetarian, like,
Interesting.
you can't understand it.
Well, no, because when I ate meat, I never had the luxury of eating beef shin. Do you know what I mean? It was just like, fuck, I don't know, just normal shit.
Fuck no. It's good, that.
Is it good?
Tasty.
Yeah.
Let's send it round anti-clockwise.
What you tasting in it? Can you?
Oh, I like the giant tubes of pasta.
I'll get onto that as part of
Nice.
this section.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Pass the ragu to the right hand side.
Pasta ragu.
Nice.
I'll have a slither.
Let's have a look.
Everyone can have a look.
I want. What, is there more?
Yeah.
Oh, I want that. It's fucking well
That's
nice.
good news. Smells good.
It's so nice, that tea.
Bet it doesn't taste good.
Do you have a rating
sorry, Chaz.
system?
Yeah, 100% we should do. That's a great idea, Miles.
So, overall, we can get
Miles,
to
like,
that.
You'll have to rate the smell.
So, I'll start off with the smell. Smells like every other fucking bolo I've ever smelled in my life. From like just being sat here.
Not a mum bolo.
They all smell the same to me.
We call it a mum bolo because that was like what your mum used to make, and it's like
The peas are very welcomed.
Yeah.
I
There's
love
like a
you know what?
sweetness.
I love peas in the ragu.
I made roast dinner for us last week, and
Peas are an underrated veg.
I put peas on it. Love a pea.
My gran used to always put peas on the roast.
Did she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another shout out to Atavola put peas in their ragu. The Sicilian in New Mills, but yeah, so just beef shin.
Fucking Fucking hell, are they going to start paying us for the amount of mentions we give them?
No.
So talk us through the pasta.
I filmed
then.
a bit of what I was doing, but there's some sections I forgot. So
the pasta, I'm assuming, is homemade from
No.
your... Oh, is it not? Did you not
No.
go down the old...
this is. I've got a game.
What
it.
the
So,
fuck?
What the fuck?
Don't put that over... You're going to fucking put that over my head or something, aren't you?
No.
It's gonna...
right. So this is the pasta. It looks nice, doesn't it?
Nice packaging, yeah.
Can any of you
it-
guess where I got it from?
Aldi.
Home Sense.
TK Maxx.
Ah.
Yeah. Why do they have like a really nice Italian bit in TK Maxx? Like, what is
Yeah,
that?
Have you scoped
You get
that?
like olive oils and stuff, can't
Yeah.
you? Mm.
This is what inspired me.
Yeah.
So on
So what? So you're going TK Maxx for...
Sunday, me and Kate was in Home Sense because we were looking at some. Kate wanted to get some new glasses for the house because we had a big clear out over the last couple of weekends, and want to get it all.
fresh.
Yeah, we kind of not been on it as much.
Ready for Christmas.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Bit of a spruce on the house, basically.
You know you're getting old shit like that.
And obviously, I was like, oh yeah, they've got this little
Who am I
Italian section in TK Maxx, which
Who am I
Josh wants some more of the.
Oh
ragu.
yeah, mate, yeah.
Can you chug us that packaging? Because it's quite...
So
It's
yeah,
heavy,
and then
innit?
I was
Bigger.
like, oh, that looks nice.
I've
it's like
seen-
rigatoni in it, but bigger, basically.
I've walked past
It's
it.
packery / rigatoni, I think. What does
Yeah.
it say? Need Chaz to. Yeah, packery rigati.
$2.99.
It might just be packery, to be fair. Yeah.
$2.99. How much it was?
I usually just walk past it and just don't take much notice because it's there. I'm like, why is it there?
What can you get? Like
I think it's just when they don't sell stuff. Like, they have too
cheap
much.
Calvin Klein boxes.
Yeah. Just Calvin Klein's.
So, yeah, I saw that.
Calvin Klein's a suitcase and pasta,
Yeah.
all from fucking TK Maxx.
Class,
So I
innit?
saw the pasta and I was like,
TK class.
I remembered that I said we'd do this segment on this sediment.
Sediment.
On the podcast, and I was like, do you know what?
That's the pecorino.
I've been wanting to do
This
this
is-
beef shin ragu for a while.
This has
so
been my favourite
That's
sediment,
delicious.
just purely because that
So yeah, the corner shop had the stewing steak, which you would usually use for like a hot pot or whatever.
Not hard, is it?
Do you know what? You can taste that. You know the meat tastes like a hot pot meat.
Who's the guy on the front?
I don't know.
Don't
Who
know.
is that?
So yeah, yesterday morning I made it, but the introduction to a pressure cooker. Shout out Yellowhammer, Beth.
I know that she's shit out, isn't she?
Yeah.
Beth.
I was asking her how she made the stock and stuff. And she said pressure cooker. You can what usually would take, like I said, 8 hours. It cooks it in like 40 minutes, but something in it still makes it really tender and stuff. It's mad.
Isn't there a risk with them though?
I think
They can like blow up.
I
Can't
think
they?
the older ones are a bit more.
Bit sketchy.
Yeah, but
Well, it's just pressure, innit?
yeah, I think it's the same as like a chip pan.
Or like an air
I
fryer.
wouldn't like leave
a
it on
similar
while you're
vibe.
out and stuff like that.
No,
Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
I never do anything like
See
that.
to it.
I never
Oh,
put the
no.
oven on preheat or anything like that from going out and shit.
I do.
Do you? Oh, I can't do stuff like that. Scares me. Anyway, that was fucking good. That
Yeah.
Tom.
So
Yeah.
taste. What we say?
Yeah. What are the sections that we're going to do?
Texture, taste,
Texture, taste, nice.
smell, and overall.
texture,
I'd say.
does it need to be taken?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
'cause I think
texture.
texture's a big thing with food.
It is,
'Cause,
yeah.
like, say if it's like I don't soups. Fucking.
It was a little bit more saucy yesterday because obviously we were a day in. It's dried out a little bit.
See,
And I did it quickly. But
But
I
what you're
think
losing
the-
texture, you're gaining taste.
I think I prefer
the
that.
traditional
It's
in
dry.
Bologna, it's very, very dry in it. But obviously that's
Yeah.
like a riff on it. It's
I'm
like
going
Right, texture.
texture. I'm saying 10.
Wow.
That's my scene.
Josh?
That's it. Like firm but soft. That makes sense.
al dente pasta, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'll go 9.94 because you said with the day it's lost something. But having said that, a 9.8 in flavour. Just because to me there is no perfection.
Yeah.
Nothing could be a 10 out of 10 in my eyes.
Oh, it could be
I
me.
agree. There's
I-
always ways to improve it. Do you know what I mean?
I think that taste is like it's really strong.
Well, you like the taste of it.
Really liked it.
Yeah, the
I'd say
peas
it's-
really add something, man.
I'd say
Sweet,
it's,
aren't they? The
Yeah.
peas remind me of the.
But it's like earthy sweet. It's not like you've.
I'm
Not
going.
just put some sugar in it.
Yeah,
I'm going full in. I'm saying a 9. Tom,
Thank you.
high
So overall, we'll say it's 9 out of 10.
9
Yeah.
out of 10. That you started strong.
High
here, though.
9.
we can probably refine the scoring system as we go on.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm going strong with a 9 there.
Right.
Heavy.
Beef shin ragu
Beef
with
shin
TK Maxx pasta.
and for all the millions of listeners in America, TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx.
Oh, and all the millions, can you please buy tickets for our league?
Yeah, if you're in LA, please.
Tom's going to be
I
the
beg
sport
of
man
thee.
just dishing out the pasta.
I beg you to buy tickets for our LA show.
I think we should move on to another little section.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking heading to you, man.
Yep.
Please do.
Josh on Demand.
Josh on Demand.
How was Pulp of the Fiction?
Pulp Fiction. So some fiction was pulped. It was. I'm going to say it was a little lengthy for me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get too controversial because I know it's some people's like favourite.
I know.
be honest.
It's your opinion. You've your opinion.
I don't.
You didn't make
It's
it.
not the most loved film in the world.
No, it's not that I don't. I really enjoyed it. I just don't see how it's
loved by all.
incredibly iconic. You know what I mean? But I'll pull my notes up.
Yeah, nice.
I think from the outset, a lot of the dialogue's quite iconic in some sense. You know, like the characters, like Samuel Jackson's character's very iconic.
There was
it's
from
kind
that
of very
level
dry
in
it. Some of the humour.
It's not a light watch, is it?
Yeah,
you have
and from like a filmy kind of way. I get it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you watch it with Charlotte?
Yes. Yeah.
It wasn't her first time we've seen that.
It was actually.
Oh,
yeah.
really? Wow.
Yes, it was
Okay.
nice. So
what did she say? Did she have the same opinions as you?
Similar, yeah.
Okay, right,
similar.
go on, carry on. Sorry to keep putting in.
Well, I'm going to start it off actually because it's funny you mentioned Charlotte. We went for breakfast with some of Charlotte's friends.
Nice. Is that the guy you fucking you got out your hand sanitizer?
Yeah.
And he just went, I invented that.
I invented that. Yeah.
What's that?
So anyway, this was the morning before. This is on Sunday because I watched it on Sunday afternoon. This is the morning of, and one of Charlotte's friends was with us, and we were just talking about Pulp Fiction, and she said, "Oh, I've got a mad one about that." And I'll try and condense it, but Charlotte's friend's godmother was interning at a film production company, and her dad was an artist called Wallace Ting. Great name.
That's a cool,
very famous artist. Apparently, I don't really know that much, but
I don't know about.
And he lived in Amsterdam for a bit, and so Charlotte's friend, Mam, her godmother's called Mia.
Mamma Mia.
No,
Mia Wallace is the character name, isn't it?
Yeah,
Uma Thurman's character.
Yeah, but getting this, so her godmother's called Mia, and her dad's called Wallace. So, and anyway, Tarantino asked her to show him around Amsterdam, and I can't. It says here the details are foggy because we forgot what those bits were.
Ah, shit.
But then, so after that visit to Amsterdam,
that's where he named
he
it.
came back with the name Mia Wallace.
Wow,
those two people.
That's fucking mad.
That's fucking.
How weird's that when we asked you to watch that film?
On the day that I was going to watch the film, yeah.
Wow. So carry on.
So that's a cool one.
That's mad. That.
But getting into the film,
yeah.
That's proper. Like that could be now placed on the Wikipedia, couldn't it? That little fact.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's some less true things which have been on Wikipedia than that.
Fucking hell, some less true things.
Citation.
I fucking sprouted
shout out to Mariana for the intel there. But so I just kind of summarise little things. I like the little on-screen
square.
Yeah.
That comes up on the.
Don't be such a. She goes like that, doesn't she?
Yeah. That's
it's a direct rip, that, isn't it, of something else?
Is it
a cartoon? Yeah, I think so. That's where he got influence from.
Obviously, Tarantino's foot fetish is all over it.
Yeah.
Then I got onto $5 Shake, a very early song of
Blossoms.
ours.
Oh shit! Did you ever know that? That was where it was from.
Well, loosely, yeah. But then,
yeah.
and then it all started to make sense because after that, like shortly after that, "Girl, You'll Be a Woman Soon" is playing. So I was like, oh, this film's basically
influencing them early days.
The early days, just for context for people who probably won't know, we had a song, one of our first songs. Maybe was it the first song?
I think so. Yeah.
I think the first song we ever did as a band was called $5 Shake. And like Josh mentioned there, we actually did a cover of "Girl, You'll Be a Woman Soon." That was what
our first gig.
That was what we used to show everyone. Do you know what? I might have it on my phone.
Do you know what?
Should
we play $5 Shake for a laugh now? Me and me.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know the riff.
Shit, class. Yeah. With it. While you're doing that, I'll try and find.
Get me a guitar, please.
Should I see if I've got the voice note of "Girl, You'll Be a Woman Soon" from the rehearsal room?
I've
got it. Right, so this is a recording of us.
Just put it down the mic.
Yeah, we'll do. Look, "Girl, You'll Be a Woman Soon," February the 15th, 2013. Listen to this.
Cool ride cymbal, man.
Oh, I think for copyright reasons we can only keep less than 30 seconds of that in. But that's cozy, that. Oh, don't do that one. Do our one, because
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of the darkness she comes calling, calling. There are no places I can go. Her arms around me as you trouser in me. Oh, I'm lonely, are you lonely, lonely? Out of the silence she comes falling, falling. But the doors don't let me go. Fuck to that. Put your arms around me, place your charms within me. Oh, I'm lonely, are you lonely, lonely? I'm lonely in my dreams, kissing in my sleep, wonderland the seas. It's only me tonight. In my dreams, kissing in my sleep, lonely in my dreams. It's only me tonight. I just used to like the riff. It's a bit like Edwin Collins. There you go.
enjoyed that.
OJ.
Oh,
So that's
was that
an
the
old-
solo?
Yeah.
So that was $5 shake. If you came to a really early Blossom song,
Cheers.
Blossom's gig at like night and day, we'd have played there. But by the Blue Cat, we'd jibbed that song.
Oh,
But yeah, old.
Did you like Pulp Fiction then?
I've got some more notes on it, but let me just eat.
Yeah, we're on a bit of a-
spoonful of this.
a
Tangerine.
Yeah, it's you know what, next time you have to do a smaller portion.
My God.
It's good that, you know,
Into it.
well into it. I've got hiccups now though. Oh shit,
So
I
with
was,
a full
I was
mouth.
recording that.
Is she called Fabienne? That's Bruce Willis's.
Yeah, we're saying like a pot belly looks good on a woman. Yeah.
looks sexy.
Looks identical to Mike from Stranger Things in season 1.
Not got on that.
Look, Mike or Fabienne. Straight up. Like, maybe pull her up from the movie. Mike or Fabienne.
Let's see.
You know what I mean? It's the
That's
same.
class.
There is a
same person.
resemblance.
There is a resemblance.
That was one of my notes. As you can see, these are the things I look out for in movies. I thought you probably want to cut this, but they called a gun a hand cannon, which made me laugh at one point. Then
Just you picking up a chill ass class.
yeah, and then just I don't know. We kind of like you kind of just get punked because it restarts at a really weird point. You never know what's in the briefcase, and obviously there's all theories on what it could be, and then you never really know where it goes. So
I
it's
think
just like, well, that was
that's a plot device called a MacGuffin.
yes, I
in
read that.
films, yeah.
I read that. So you kind of left to your own devices.
You
There you go,
lead
Tom.
you in thinking it's going to be about that, and then
Yeah.
How much of this, how much of it do you reckon he just made up on the spot?
none of it. I
None
reckon
of
he
it. Do you
wrote
reckon it
all
was like
within an inch of
Like
its life?
everything is like
Yeah,
really,
precise.
really well
I think
structured and planned.
Tarantino was
I
very
think
structured.
from interviews I've seen, that's the way he does it.
And a few other sketchy bits that I won't bother discussing today because it's just
but
we won't go there.
overall, average.
no,
Enjoyed it,
No,
but
I
didn't-
really enjoyed it.
That's
The
what I mean.
music's good, isn't it?
Music was great.
Yeah.
So yeah. So wait, let's just do easy 1 to 10. Where you rating it?
Given some of the films that I've really enjoyed,
Yeah.
I'd give it like I don't know 7.4.
Good, nice.
Yeah,
Do you know what, let's
On the board.
round them up. 7.
I like the
I think you can do
I like the
points.
Barstool
Okay.
style. You know what I mean?
Nice.
So
7.4.
7.4.
for your next film, Josh,
Yes. What are we going to
Should- well,
choose?
I think
This
you
should
should spin round to a different
Different genre.
Yeah, okay.
vibe.
Let's
should we all pick one? Who chose that one?
Well,
I've got this giant list.
There's a
here.
list. So I think Josh should pick it himself.
Right.
Why don't you read some of the names out the list and we say?
exactly.
Or why don't we? Oh, this is maybe next time
Well-
put them into like a spin wheel so it automatically randomly picks them.
I
That'd
think.
be a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Go
would
on,
be
Josh.
good.
You just pick one. So you've ticked off Pulp Fiction now.
Yeah, it's at the bottom tick there.
Go on, just
See.
fucking scroll up and I'll tell you when to stop.
Right. Tell me when.
Put your thumb on now.
The Grinch.
I feel like we need to save that.
I think you need to wait till December to watch that.
We need to, yeah.
Let's do it again. Do it again.
Stop.
Home Alone.
13 going on 30.
That's a good film.
Ooh. Completely different.
Yeah, that's a genre switch.
Oh,
completely.
yeah.
Let's do that then.
Cozy.
Sound. We're another mediocre review coming your way. But yeah, that's it.
Miles, give me a fact.
Swiftly moving on.
Live editing, boss.
We've not. Do you know what? We put out some questions for people to say, like, what do you think of the first pod? Have you got anything you want to ask us? And honestly, the most common one was,
Miles, give me a fact.
I missed Miles. Give us a fact.
This time we have the time because Charlie isn't with us.
This
He's
time
just
we have the
fallen
time.
So we'll get a fact and then we'll do the
Hypothetical. Look.
Right. I've got a few things about Earth because we live on Earth.
Well, fucking we do you?
Right. Fuck you, man. Fuck off. If you drilled a hole straight through the Earth, it would take 42 seconds for an average person to fall to the other side.
40, is that because of gravity?
So let's bear this in mind. Shit!
That is ridiculous.
Fuck! Only been 14 seconds. Do you know what I mean? 42 seconds is a long...
Falling,
you're
from
falling
one side to the other.
Yeah, you
I mean, get a chorus of
How
sharks.
does that work? What's the terminal velocity of a human?
70 miles an hour, isn't it?
No.
So wait, where are you drilling it through? To the Earth's core, did you say?
Yeah, but
Yeah, all the way to the
It's
other side.
120 miles an hour, to be fair.
the thing is, it's not possible, is it? But
Well,
it's more so...
yeah.
Here we go. But to be fair, actually, if you drilled a hole through it, wouldn't you just fly out into the sky anyway?
What?
What?
If you drill from one end to the other and all the way through,
No, because gravity will pull you back in.
well, so you can't
Do you reckon
really.
you just continuously fall through?
You're just like a trampoline,
Like,
innit?
yeah.
Like,
Well, it wouldn't work anyway. But yeah, that was...
well, there is one.
Oh, you got more?
That was a good one,
I've got
that.
Earth facts.
Oh, facts.
Facts.
Sorry, Miles, give us a facts.
Give us some facts.
That was good, that too.
Shit.
This is interesting.
Go on.
The Earth used to have a twin planet named Theia.
Well, it wasn't...
Theia. I haven't fact checked this, so this might be massive spreading of misinformation. It was about the same size as Mars.
Miles causes cult.
Yep. Theia crashed into the Earth at some point. Much of the planet was absorbed into the Earth, but a small chunk of it flew off and got stuck in orbit, creating our moon. I have no idea if that's true.
Miles...
So Thea was what?
Theia.
Miles, give us a theory.
I can't because I think
I mean, I don't know. It sounds plausible, doesn't it?
Yeah.
sounds a bit too flat Earth for me, though. Right,
Yeah,
next.
it is flat, isn't it?
There are more things in a teaspoon of soil. There are more living things in a teaspoon of soil than there are on Earth.
Wait, what?
Can you say? You say if you got a teaspoon of soil,
more humans. You mean more?
No, like
Living.
I'm assuming.
Yes, because it can't. Because
No, because you could get a tablespoon.
Soil.
You could get a tablespoon.
If
That's
you're
going
in
to have more
space.
than a teaspoon.
Yeah, them people.
You just made that bit up as well.
no, I know what you meant. I think.
Basically, bacteria is big. There's a lot of it. No, it's
I
true.
get it,
Yeah.
Bacteria's big.
It's sound, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Basically, bacteria's big.
There's a lot of bacteria. I'm not doing this one
Big
again.
C in bacteria.
That's the title of the episode.
That's the fuck, yeah.
Bacteria's
big. That's the fucking... They're the people we need to be hitting up to buy the next album. Bacteria scene is fucking millions of them.
Fucking
It's
hell.
like Breaking America.
Any bacteria in LA that want to come down?
Yeah. So there's something about Earth.
Yeah.
I
Cheers, man.
enjoyed that a lot.
Cheers.
Yeah. So
Do you want to go straight into your next section, or do you want a break?
I'm rolling.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm rolling.
Hypothetical.
Yeah.
Are we're gonna
What
play...
would you do?
Oh, you've not
What
got.
would you
sing it
do?
each time, go on.
I've not fucking planned it. Come on.
I can't remember what the beat was.
What would you do? What would you do? Yeah. What would you do? What would you do? I'd do this for you.
I do this for you.
Right.
Enjoyed that, Miles.
What would you do?
Harmonise this.
It's my new favourite jingle. That.
I'm thinking of you, sire. Right, here we go. This is more of a It's anxious, that man.
Just a side note, it's good pasta for that because the
really good.
the meat gets stuck in the middle of
Was
the
that
pasta.
pecorino or parmesan on top?
Parmesan.
Very nice.
You have been given. You have been given
24 US.
no, 1,000 bucks every time you poop.
Oh, bucks is in like slang for dollars.
Yeah. So you're given $1,000 dollars every time you have a shit,
Right.
but you have to pay $900 every time you urinate.
So
Right.
it's 100. You can't poo and not wee at the same time. Everyone.
No, wait,
That's a thing,
Let him
though,
finish
innit?
the thing.
You're given $1,000 every time you have a shit. Yeah.
Right.
Right. Okay. But you have to pay $900 every time you urinate.
Just even if you go for a regular piss.
Yeah. What kind of diet would you need to maximize your earnings?
Curry.
Curry, please.
Wow.
Right. He's just bang on there.
Yeah.
Curry.
So,
Curry.
Damn.
No.
Spicy food would be the initial thing because everyone knows that spicy food can sometimes result in
Trigger some stuff.
triggers.
Okay.
That's
mean,
a
you
weird
need to
one,
drink-
that.
It is. No, it is. It's
That's
a
a
very
weird
strange.
one,
And
yeah.
you'd lay off the booze, wouldn't you? Because that makes you piss a lot.
Yeah, I suppose the question really is how do you urinate less? And
The reality is, like Joe said, you're not 9 times out of 10, maybe even 10 times
think
out of
so,
10.
yeah.
You piss every time you go to the toilet.
you wouldn't
don't
have to. You can hold it in.
Yeah, but you're gonna
I've
need
never
it.
tried that. I think it's. I
So
think
basically,
it's,
you're getting $100 every time you have a shite.
Well, I mean,
We poo.
to be honest, if you equal it out, you're just like getting $100 every time you dual go to the toilet, which I think
Dual.
anyway is good. Like it's actually good. That's all
Yeah, but-
right.
Yeah, but you'd piss a lot more than that, don't you?
Hey, I tell you what, I'd be a fucking millionaire 2 weeks ago. Fuck me. Be fucking right sorted there. Jesus.
Do you remember when we was on the tour bus and you were saying I got lucky, you went for like 7 pisses in the night and we were like, you fucking chatting shit, you filmed yourself.
I don't film
not
myself.
like not in nude, but you like filmed
You filmed you
yourself
going
going to the toilet.
Yeah.
Because right, so basically we're on the tour bus and
Moves around and that.
we got up in the morning. Miles was still in bed. And he was like, "Fucking always in bed. Like, why the fuck are you still in bed?" And he went, "I fucking got up last night 7 times for a bit." I was like, "You're chatting shit." I was like, "You're lying. That's not." And he went, "I knew you'd say
No,
that."
he said that's standard though, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's quite.
I don't do it anymore. No,
No,
it's quite simple. I used to neck like a pint of water before bed, and then used to get like anxiety that and you're not fully comfortable, especially on the tour bus because
Yeah.
you don't sleep very well. It's like I need to be comfortable and not need
Away.
to do that. Everyone does it, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't wake up in the night for a wee ever.
I don't anymore. Used to.
I do. Depends how
On
much I've drank
occasion.
water. Yeah,
On occasion.
sometimes I don't.
So yeah, I mean that was. I mean, what's the general
I
answer?
mean, it wasn't really a hypothetical
What diet?
situation.
Well,
it was just
It
about.
was.
I'd opt out of that one personally.
Yeah, I think I'd pay a lot of money not to take part in.
I just wouldn't get involved in that one.
Well, no, because you just get involved, but just get £100 for now, really.
Well, yeah, but then what if you piss more than you shit? So you'd end up paying more money.
That's what I was saying.
Ah,
You'd be
yeah.
spending £900 every
You'll need a
time.
credit card for the bog.
Fucking
That's
hell.
another good title.
Do you want to do another one? Or I mean,
No, let's save it. Save it.
Yeah.
I've
That's good.
I'm
Right.
gonna hit up some questions from the listeners.
This is the fan bit.
This is the fan
Get a
bit.
guitar.
Get the guitar, please.
Get me guitar, please.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This is the fan bit. This is the fan bit. Bap, bap. Right.
See ya.
So
We all hate you and we've unsubscribed.
Simon Hunter.
Sorry, just quickly. Some of the fans shouted out my Snow White mug.
Did they?
Yeah.
It's always your one, that,
We
innit?
inherited. Was this from your
It
house?
was from my mum and dad's house.
For some reason, I always have this
Your
one.
favourite one, innit?
I
For
like
a tea.
this. I like the shape of the mug.
I'm gasping for another one, actually.
So Simon Hunter
Yep.
has asked if we could make a band of England national team football players.
Right, Miles, what
Coming
will we
over.
do then?
No, but I think this is good. I think this is a good little. What would you say, T?
Go on, say it again.
Make a band basically of England national football players.
Right, it's 5 aside.
I don't know. Do you want a five-piece
Well,
band?
do they
Or,
have to-
Foden's on the skins, isn't he?
that's what you
Did they have to be in positions?
No, you're making a band.
Oh, sorry. Ignore me. I'm getting confused.
You're not
Okay,
making
so
the England
right,
team
let's
again.
do 5 aside. No, it's us then.
I would do 5-piece or 4-piece. What do you reckon? 5-piece?
five.
Let's do us. Okay. So
Right, who's on
drummer.
the drums?
I think Luke Shaw's a shout for a drummer, you know.
Quite. Nah.
Or Pickford.
Wait, are they got to be from England?
Yeah.
Right, it's right. I don't know why this is taking so long to
Fucking
understand.
Really easy. You all right, mate?
Right, English nationals. Okay, Pickford, yeah. In
Pickford's a
net,
good
it makes
drummer.
sense to drummer.
Yeah.
This is really confusing. I'm
$900. Really,
Right.
really cheap.
Pickford's on the drums.
Yeah.
Who's the bass player?
Need a good Declan Rice.
Yeah,
Rice looks like a bass player, I think.
yeah.
He's like a bit. He's got a cool element. He's sort of in the shadows a bit, but he's not too up front.
Lead guitarist. Depends what kind of band we're going
Madison Foden.
for. Foden, I'd say.
Foden a bit more quiet.
He
He's
plays
a
for
bit more
City.
John Squire-esque in.
Foden,
Personality.
Foden lead guitar.
Mm,
Keyboard player. Miles Kellock.
keyboard
Kenlock.
player. That's hard, that, isn't it? Because keyboard players are notoriously.
Do you know what? I think Jude Bellingham would be a keyboard player.
Fucking hell, that's a shout, that.
Like a cool one.
Is Wayne Rooney in your band?
I mean, it doesn't say past or
He's got
present.
tour manager vibes. He's got proper tour manager vibes, hasn't he?
He's a manager now.
There we go.
There you go. The Rooney's the tour manager.
Okay.
I'd say Bellingham on like a cool
Bellingham
keyboard.
yeah, I get
shades.
that, yeah.
Front man, Jack Grealish.
Grealish would be a good front man.
He's got the looks
Yeah, yeah. He's
got like the
good.
bit of a bad boy energy.
Yeah.
Party. You know what I mean? That's
Do you
my choice. What's yours?
Well, my choice, I'm agreeing with Grealish. Jude Bellingham, I think he's too good to be a keyboard player.
No, I'm saying
offense,
like a
Miles.
cool keyboard player.
I know, I get that. But I think
'Cause he's
I
switched
think
on.
Harry Kane.
Technically good.
I think Harry Kane's a bit more keyboardy.
Right, yeah, I
Do you know what I
get,
mean?
yeah,
Bit of a nerd.
yeah.
Good, but he's a bit of a swat in Harry Kane. That you can tell. Like, I bet he's a minch. I bet he trains all the time. I bet he's
Yeah,
never
yeah.
late. I bet he's like the ultimate professional keyboarder vibes.
Okay.
That's mine. Good.
There you
I
go.
like that question. Thanks, Simon.
Thanks for that one.
I mean, this is something. This is something we should probably address. And this was another thing. So many people asking about Big Word.
They are.
We deleted it. It's lost.
It's a weird one,
No,
isn't it?
No, I'm just kidding.
I
So-
mean,
yeah.
it's still there in the ether. We will put it out at some point. I just don't know whether it suits this album now.
There won't
This
be a
is,
focus around this one, will it?
this is why it's hard, because you want albums to kind of make sense together. And Big Word, we were really excited about it at the time, but it just didn't really fit. And the reality is, no one at the old label was kind of into
Should
it,
we
really.
like just? I mean, should we like actually just go into it? Like,
Yeah.
we fucking love it and still do. But I think our opinions of it have been a bit.
I still think the demo's fucking ace.
Yeah.
There's just there's some people at our old label. We're not on that label anymore, but
And it's not
who
like
didn't really think it was that much of a banger.
No,
Yeah,
we thought it was like a single, and other people, yeah, like there who you listen to at the label and stuff, didn't really rate it as a single. And then you listen, you know what I mean? It is good to take people's opinion on sometimes and
Yeah.
weigh all the options up. And I think a lot of times gone past now where I don't think we can even hear it as just what you get from it as
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
an original first time you hear it. So I think we will put it out at some point, but it just doesn't really sit with the
But it's-
rest of these songs because you start evolving as a
was
band
gonna
again,
say,
and
the
we've
other
like
thing is-
moved on again.
It was years ago.
we
Yeah.
recorded that song 4 years ago.
Because
in
that's done.
December.
It's like, you know, when we were going through the list and there's songs that people have heard, like, for example, we went through the list and I was like, oh, we forgot Nightclub isn't on there. It's because Nightclub was the first tune that we recorded for this new album. Whether it makes it or not, we don't know. But I'm just saying, because we've already recorded it, you sort of forget that list that we read out was more like things that we're working on at the moment. Do you know what I mean? So there's a lot more tunes that aren't on that list that's still on there. So don't overthink it, guys. Big Word might be on there, it might not be.
We basically just blue ballsed everyone by playing it every day on a tour. And just being like, just ghosted
good
everyone
though,
else.
wasn't
No,
it?
we wanted to play it because we thought if we don't do anything with it now, we'll end up forgetting about it forever. And we wanted to gauge people's reactions, and it got a good reaction. But I'd say it's getting more people are talking about it now than they were at the time. So it wasn't like we played it live and people were like, you've got to put this out.
Yeah.
So we were kind of like,
they've sat on it.
No one's that asked about it.
I was going to say, should we play a snippet of it now, boy?
No, it'll be fine. You can hear it. Go to Atmost a tour. They've got a video of it on there pinned. Big shout out to them, by the way. Anyway, the next one.
I kind of want to give them the first 5 seconds of the
Go on.
recording.
Do it for
Oh,
a
the
laugh.
recording?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh,
They've
I
never
love
heard
it.
the recording, have they?
Yeah, do you know what?
You need to play it on the big speaker.
I get on his phone.
Oh, fucking hell. Whoa. Whoa.
Is that the proper mix?
Yeah. There you go.
I think if people kept going on about it and kept buzzing about it, then it might change. You might even just do a self-release as a single, like a.
I might leak it on like
Well,
LimeWire or
Reddit.
something.
We'll move on.
We
Never-
haven't forgotten about it, but at the moment it doesn't sit with the rest of the other songs
No.
for this record. That's basically where we're at with it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Evie Pearson has asked, "What was your favourite memory from being on the road?"
Ever.
I like this one. Nice.
That's a tough one, that.
I think mine was. I've got a really distinct memory of when we first went on a big flight together, and that was America.
2015, Austin,
2015.
Texas.
It sticks in my head that because I remember sitting there being like, I don't care about anything. I'm just so happy. Do you know what I mean? It felt like we were just breaking through. Like it felt like something was different with the band. I think just being on a plane together. I think it was like the 5th time I've been on a plane anyway in my life. Do you know what I mean? And I think all of us just being in that and just looking around, being like we're going to another country. Like it was just proper exciting.
I think everyone but Chaz. It was everyone but Chaz was first time in America, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that was always a a big moment, isn't it?
What's the question again?
Your favourite memory of the road? But that's mine. That I think just
I don't have like one specific that jumps. I always like it when we're like
Having fun.
in like a bar in Europe somewhere. Not like a dead fancy place or anything, just like a fucking pub.
Some random
Yeah.
place in like Germany or something.
Yeah, like,
they're always
that
my
kind of
favourite.
shit.
that one. I love that one. We
On
always,
like a day off
yeah.
when we don't have a gig. Like that's kind of the memories that jump up when we're all there in them early days and we was all us, the crew and everyone. We were all like out and it was
Yeah.
kind of like a laugh.
Yeah, I
Going
can
for
get on
nice
that.
meals and stuff together. Like
Me and Miles
Yeah.
went ice skating once. That was nice.
That was good. Hamburg.
Hamburg.
Ice skating,
Do you know
yeah.
what? I think the moral of it's just when we're all together. Do you know what I mean? When we're all like together and doing something, it's a nice vibe. isn't
I
it?
always like
It's
touring
cozy.
personally. I like touring in the winter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
always
So
cozy.
it reminds me, we did a lot of tours in like November, December. We still do. The last tour we did was December.
That's
I like
fucking
being
hell,
out
scary.
and about in December when it's like festive and
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? I just like the cold nights and going for a pint.
Remember that
like,
tour,
that's my kind of jam.
November 2016 with Jake Bug.
Yeah.
And we were in some really cold places in Europe.
Yeah.
I've got
That
some
kind of vibe.
very
Well,
fond
I was
memories of that.
That brings me on to another question. Someone's put, why do you not tour Australia since you're open for Jake Bug? Been desperate to see you ever since. Do you know what? The reality is just costs. I
Too
know this is really
expensive,
boring
yeah.
and you probably want a cooler answer or whatever, but the reality is a band to tour overseas, the same with America, even this, and unfortunately now with Brexit, the same with Europe. To tour, to do gigs like that is so much money.
And there's not enough demand for us to even
Yeah,
attempt
100%.
it.
Yeah, I think
No, we've not had any like exposure really.
Yeah.
in
The only way we
Australia
could do
and
it
stuff.
is drill a hole through the centre of the earth, get a load of parachutes, fuck off the car now, there's the guitar. Sound.
But yeah, so that is, and it's such a shit
And
answer.
that first year we came with Jake Bug. One, you're supporting Jake, who's obviously selling the tickets.
Yeah.
The reality, we'd have got like a fee to do that gig, but it wouldn't have been a lot.
No, we
at
didn't make.
all.
I know we didn't. We did not make money.
No, we won't make money, but we could offset because we were traveling that much.
Yeah.
It's kind of looked at
Worked
as like
out.
a bigger tour.
Well,
like we
we
went
did-
to like we went to Asia.
Yeah, we did.
It was
Yeah.
over that side of the world. So this is boring.
You
but
kinda
people
tie
might be
everything together,
interested in
don't
it.
you? Yeah.
You can tie it all in together as the whole tour. And that was like the first year our album came out. we just signed to Virgin. It was like they were pumping money into us. Like everyone gets that on like the first album. Do you know what I mean? And if you, again, another boring thing, but again, people might be interested.
No, I
in
think
it.
if these things
You get signed in different countries as well, but we didn't. Do you know what I mean? So
No,
say
we just had the UK. didn't
we got signed in the UK, and then Universal distributed it across the world, but they didn't have a specific team in every country.
Yeah,
or in
working on-
America. That's why we never got really big in America, because we didn't have a team on the ground in America working for us solely. Same as in Australia, whereas these actually probably naming like Jake and people like that, I think they got signed in multiple
they were
places,
huge, weren't they? Yeah.
and it helps with the kicking the door down and getting you the exposure on the radio and all them other things. So that's the technical side of it as well.
The other side of it is you have a song that naturally, organically just blows
Yeah,
up
of course, yeah.
worldwide.
But the thing
We're
is,
talking that was less so
Yeah.
nearly 8 years ago when we
Yeah.
kind of broke through.
Mm.
Like there was no TikTok. It wasn't
Yeah.
as it was still on a big thing online, but it wasn't like it is now,
no,
was it?
it's a mad one. But like the realities are really boring and really. The other thing is obviously you grow as a band, and then all of a sudden you're in a band with your mates, and it's a laugh, and then all of a sudden it becomes your job. And then more than that, it becomes a business. Do you know what I mean? Like none of us have business experience. We didn't go to school. We didn't. Do you know what I mean? Like all of a sudden you're put in this situation. Like I say, this might be dead boring. And some people are like, oh, I'll just have a laugh. But it is true, we will do. But it is important to say, like when we go to places like that, at the end of the day, if we don't make money, we can't afford to be a band. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and they're the realities of touring now. Costs have gone up so much with the tour bus, lighting, everything. Everything's skyrocketed in price, and rightly so, I imagine. But the thing is, when you're a band, it's so hard to.
Well, and the other
you
thing
can't
is ticket
accommodate it
prices
anymore.
have to go up because of that, and a lot of people can't afford fucking tickets because
Cost of
it's a
living.
luxury and you need to fucking pay for the rest of everything that's
That's what I
fucking
mean.
going up.
And this fact, like you mentioned,
it's
we're
literally
a band.
everything's
Yeah.
like
There's five
mad,
of us.
mad.
Do you know what I mean? So everything goes like
5 ways.
It's
Yeah.
not like people see it as a band, but there's a lot of it filters through a lot of people before it even comes to us. Do you know what I mean? So it's to go to Australia, and when we've got no exposure there, and we'd love to. Do you know what I mean? I had a great time when we went to
Oh, it was
Australia.
mint,
do you know what I mean?
I
That
had
was
a
a
head
fun
cold,
memory.
but it was good
We
fun.
went on. Was it Byron
On the
Beach?
beach, yeah.
That was boss, wasn't it?
We went really early in the morning because we all had jet lag. Me and you were sharing a room, and you jossed it at like 5 o'clock
Oh,
because
yeah.
you've been up all
I had
day.
a really, really nice morning. This would be mine. I got up at like 4 in the morning, obviously fully awake, had about 12, 13
Mad
hours sleep.
jet lag sleep. Like you wake up and you're like
Woke
awake.
up and went to the beach around the corner and watched the sunrise.
Oh yeah,
It was
you told us. Then
fucking
we went
brilliant.
down after
Yeah.
you said
It was really
yeah.
good. Went for a swim. It was just dead nice. One of those wholesome moments.
It's funny because I remember
No like booze, no like
No.
crazy fucking mad stories. I just on the beach watching the sunrise. Dead nice.
we
that.
were in like shorts and that, weren't we? It was there winter, but it was still like,
Yeah, it was
23
so
degrees
nice,
or
wasn't
something.
it? It was pleasant.
Any other questions? One last one.
Yeah, do you want to do one last one? Let me see if I can find a funny one then if we're doing. There's a few
Yeah, it's
that
gone
I
a bit
think,
fucking The Apprentice here, hasn't it?
what do you mean?
Just business, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
It's
Bloody hell,
lighting it up.
someone just asked me, Joe, what's your favourite tune right now? I'm going to say CMAT, by the way.
What song?
Fucking any CMAT song. That's how much I love CMAT. At the
Fair
moment,
enough.
I'm buzzing with CMAT. That's weird. I just want another one that said favourite upcoming bands. Anyone got any favourite upcoming bands? Do you know what? This is put any from Liverpool or a Delight's from Liverpool.
I don't know. You got.
They're a good
I'm
band.
really out of touch, if I'm honest.
Mate, these 3 bands I really like at the moment are Delights, Soda Blonde, and CMAT. They're my 3 favourite, like sort of
artists.
Yeah.
not-
who were like upcoming. Do you know what I mean? Would you say upcoming? Yeah. So
Who's
yeah.
on the Lucasade Sport?
Me.
Well done.
Nice.
Electrolytes.
Any town, city, or place you haven't played before that you'd love to play next? That's from Harry Groombridge.
Town, city, or what?
Place.
Just
Just
anywhere.
So could anything, I suppose.
I'd like to do Blackpool Empress Ballroom one day.
Nice. Yeah, no, never ever played a gig in Blackpool.
I know it's not far. It's not very adventurous, but as a prestigious venue, I'd like to do it.
Yeah.
Come
We-
on.
We were saying the other day, weren't we? You know, that fucking Las Vegas
Oh, the
sphere thing.
Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah.
That.
It'd be funny to play there, but then it'll just be like
it had-
the screens would be off, wouldn't they? It'd just be us on a tiny stage like that.
The band can't afford the
I know,
screen
yeah.
to be on.
If there was like a 12 berth version of that, we'd smash it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
12.
It's good. That's fair. It's mad.
That's fucking crazy,
Mental,
isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd
I mean,
love to see
the annoying thing
someone
is,
play
like you'll see massive bands do it, and bands like us who can't ever afford to do things like that, will just be like, left at the side. Like, oh, no. People go to our gigs like, well, shit.
Did you
this
say
now.
they're building one in London, or was that
Apparently.
or was that a?
No, apparently there's this plans, but yeah, mad.
Did they build that sphere then?
Yeah.
Like ABBA built the ABBA Arena?
No, not
sorry,
U2.
no, not
It was
U2.
built by
It was built by a
Them.
company.
yeah, whoever.
For them though?
No, not
no,
for
they
them.
just opened it.
They just opened
Right,
it.
so it's going to be used.
Yeah.
I
But you can imagine,
Yeah, yeah.
imagine the costs of like even just
It was 2.3 billion wanted to build.
Yeah.
I was saying this. I'm assuming they must have like an in-house team that does all the visuals and stuff.
I mean,
'cause
imagine
there's
that.
no
Imagine the
fucking
work
way
that goes
that.
into that.
I mean, you could do, but it's
Even to hire a screen for a gig is like 30
suppose
grand
they-
or something
well,
like that.
yeah, they
do you
don't
know
have to
what I
hire
mean?
them, do they? They've got them.
So imagine, no, but I'm saying imagine how much it is to buy and then think it. Mental. So yeah, I think that's enough of the
Fan bit.
fan bit.
Yeah,
I have got, and it's not hard, innit?
it's not hard, innit?
Tune. In it.
In it. In it.
In it. No.
Hi friends.
Quite long, this, isn't it?
This is from this is actually one that happened to me and Tom while we were in London. Went to the National Portrait Gallery.
Yeah.
I remembered it. We remembered
For
it.
the Paul
me and Tom.
McCartney one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Paul McCartney one. And we were meeting you and Charlie there.
Yeah.
Me and Tom went up and was like, "Oh, can we have a ticket for the Paul McCartney exhibition, please?"
Mm.
You need to explain the price.
Well, no, I'm saying,
Oh, is this the one I got fucking smoked up on?
yeah. So anyway, we were under, and she looked. Well, you went first, didn't you? And they went, "Yeah, that'll be £5, please."
Because it's £5 for under 30s.
She came up to me. She went, "Oh, how old?" She went, "Are you under 30?" And I went, "I think so." And she went, £5, please.
God
And we had
damn.
a laugh. No, Tom were there.
Yeah.
No, I was in like lying about your age.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, and then Josh came up.
So without hesitation, they charged me full price, even though I'm the only member. Well, one of the only members
member
that's
present.
under 30.
Yeah.
Fuck.
How much was it?
Well, 44 quid with Charlotte.
It was a £5.
Fucking hell.
You got charged for
Damn.
Yeah, but that was for 2 tickets, wasn't it?
Yeah, 22
Okay.
quid each. Yeah.
still.
It's the fact you said it without hesitation.
Without hesitation, the assumption was well over 30. Fuck's sake. Yeah, you know what, though? I really enjoyed the exhibition.
It's
Yeah,
amazing,
boss.
that exhibition.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, it's not hard.
Do you
is
know
it?
what? I
Yeah.
spent 90 quid in the gift shops.
Yeah. It evens out, doesn't it?
I just thought that was, thought that was really funny.
You know
Right.
what? Paul needs a few quid, doesn't he? So
Yeah, he
I'm
needs
happy
the help.
Happy to help the cause.
Yeah, really got me that.
Right, fuck off. Here we go.
Negativity coming off the week. Why do you hate us?
Okay.
To tune that, you know.
Here's a tune. Right.
6 AA batteries. Fucking hell.
It's good, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can take it anywhere.
So,
Boss.
just a couple of quick fire ones. We won't spend too long doing this.
Go on then.
This is us playing Charlemagne at Radio 1's Big Weekend 2016.
Terrible
Remember?
mix or good mix?
The mix was alright, but
Oh.
it was early days, well, relatively early days, and we didn't have a big crowd, basically.
No.
So, Luinio4225 said, "Mad seeing how dead the crowd looks in comparison to Leeds this past weekend. They've come some way." So they commented this like a couple of years ago.
Mhm.
So obviously played the main stage at Leeds, like big crowd.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then Philip Morris 57 said, "It's boring. No, it's because Blossoms are so damn boring. They're boring the crowd to death."
He's probably
Sound.
right.
No. We put a lot into our live gigs. More so than most bands.
Well, not then. Well, we weren't as good
Yeah.
then, I wouldn't say.
It was was that the day after Castfield Bowl when we were all fucking hanging out our
No,
arse?
no, no.
Or was that a
The year
different
before
year?
Castlefield.
2017,
The
that.
year before. Oh, right, okay. Wait.
Radio 1's Big Weekend.
I remember we went to watch Catfish in the Bottom and first.
Yeah.
Correct. Fairs.
So there's that.
Yeah, all right.
Cheers.
And then
Yes.
one more on the Blown Rose OG video when we were in the yard.
Oh, yeah. The one we
Remember when we had like the
ourselves.
dangling roses
Yeah.
and all that? And Tiger Boy 1966 said, "The singer has a very punchable face." But it's
Jesus
a lovely
Christ.
song.
But it's a lovely song.
Yeah.
So he likes a song to say it's your
So he
face.
just doesn't like
Just
me.
a violent dude.
What does a punchable face mean? Have you ever been punched in the face?
Yeah, many times.
Oh, no, you have. You're a fucking little shit, aren't you? What about you?
Can we?
Have I been punched? I don't think I have.
Bit of a strange question to ask.
I've got an
actually.
absolute jazzer to end on.
Oh, here we go.
God.
Absolute fucking jazzer.
You have
Which we were laughing about
2 minutes.
when we were.
Fucking hell,
I can
alright.
get it in that. When we were doing the shoot the other day.
The video shoot.
Yeah. Because there was a little intimacy coordination going on.
There was.
Made me realise Joe was my first kiss.
What?
Explain more.
Night and day, dressing room, one of the first ever gigs.
Yeah.
Joe was just really like
Was it before,
excitable.
after, or?
Before. Joe was very excitable, which is quite rare for him. And he just pulled me in, kissed me straight on the lips, and never kissed anyone before.
Wait, what? Were you just chilling? What happened?
Yeah.
Sorry, was it after the gig?
Before.
I'm quite a tactile
It was our
person,
first
aren't
ever.
I?
It was before you joined. We'd just been to Corbiere's. Don't tell the police because I was 16.
Yeah. Remember the photo of you in the little
Yeah,
nut?
tweed
Yeah, man.
thingy on. Yeah. So
I kissed you on the lips.
yeah,
Just a peck.
just a peck. Yeah,
That was your first kiss?
yeah.
There you go.
Fucking,
Just-
you're
just-
a lucky bastard. Your
just-
first kiss was me.
Just thought that was a good one to end on.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Well, yeah.
Go on, Josh, get some rambling going.
See you later.
It's a Blossom Podcast.
Get well soon, Charlie.
For
He'll be
listening.
back next week. Charlie will be back next week.
Don't turn him off. Don't turn him off.